We are happy to have back in the studio Ryan Wright, Chief Executive Officer of Fig Tree Capital Ventures. And when it comes to real estate investments, these are the go-to guys. Ryan, let's get right into it. When it comes to real estate investments, what makes Fig Tree Capital Ventures different from the rest?
That's a good question. Our funds use no debt, and that's primarily what sets us apart. If anybody's a real estate investor, whether they're looking at REITs or private syndications, most of these types of investments are utilizing bank financing to secure properties. This becomes a problem in markets where you're experiencing downturns. Investment portfolios that have a high degree of financing or leverage can experience high foreclosure rates in that situation. And so we made the strategic decision to do everything with 100% cash. If in the event there's a market downturn, it allows us to weather the storm and still generate cash flow and positive returns for our investors.
All right, what's hot right now? What is Fig Tree Capital Ventures looking at?
Well, for our fund right now, we're targeting a few key areas, and these are areas that have seen high appreciation over the last few years, and that's mainly Texas and in some parts of Oklahoma. There was a recent Forbes article that came out and it highlighted some of the best markets for real estate acquisitions, and 5 of those were in Texas. You had Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, and Fort Worth all made the list, and Houston made the list as well. And so these are the areas that we focus on because our whole goal with the fund is, number one, generate cash flow, but we're also seeking property appreciation. And with our exit strategy in 5 to 7 years, if we're able to see the double-digit appreciations that has been consistent with the market in the last couple of years, that allows us to generate potential returns in the neighborhood of 2 to 1 on our investors' money. And so that's why we focus in those areas.
Ryan, right now in the real estate market, what is Fig Tree Capital Ventures looking at?
Right now, Fig Tree is offering a $10 million real estate acquisition fund. We're focusing in the areas we mentioned before, primarily Texas, Oklahoma. These are going to be primarily single-family, multifamily residences that generate income as well as appreciation to our investors. The current fund has a goal of a 5 to 7 year exit strategy. We're looking to generate somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 15% cash flow a year in terms of annual rental income to our investors. And upon exit, we are looking to generate an equity multiplier somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 to 2.5 to 1 on our investors' capital.
That is a great return. And Ryan, how do people get in touch with you?
Very simple. You can contact us at the 1-800 number on your screen, or you can email us at invest@figtreecv. We'd love to talk to you.
Ryan, great to have you back in the studio. Thank you.